important subject, ethics. Okay, so we're going to have the ethics meeting today. So today's meeting, we're going to talk about our current situation, why have good ethics, and then also just updates. You know, it's been a lot of things happening. I want to hear you guys' feedback on how things are working for you guys. And it's all about doing things smartly, but we're still here to make money. So there's going to be a lot of updates, and I'm sure you guys are facing them. So let's work with it together to improve our operation, as we always do. So let's start off with why have good ethics? Well, what is the definition of ethics to begin with? Doing the best for everybody, doing, you know, even when no one's watching, doing the right thing. What else? I think the definition was like the code of something that governs your behavior, you know. So you're based on what type of ethics you have, it kind of like determines what type of behavior you have. But yeah, who wants to start? You know, help me out here. Like, why should we have good ethics? Keeps us in business, okay. That's a good enough reason. So let's move on to the next slide. No, that's a very good reason. What were you going to say, Lupe?
It makes you a good person, like people will want to work with you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it makes you a good person. So who doesn't want to be a good person? It's really important to understand who you are and have a self-identity. And we've talked about in the past, like who you think you are really determines who you become. So if you think you're a good person, then you're going to love yourself. And if you love yourself, you're going to do better things for yourself. And you're going to have a better future because you truly feel like you deserve it. Makes you more valuable. Yeah, that's a good point, you know, because the reverse of that could be, you know, if you're unethical, then you're going to get fired, and then, you know, reputation is huge, so other companies could find out, and you're just not going to be someone that's wanted and valuable in the marketplace. Yeah, if you're ethical, then the reverse. You know, you become more valuable because everybody has different levels for different things, and, you know, part of it is like, I should have been talking about this a lot more, you know, and I did last year. We fired a couple people because, you know, there were, for those of you guys who weren't here, they were setting up policies, and I was getting the emails, and I was looking at them, and I was like, oh, okay, well, they use the right mileage. But then when we go into the policy, it was one number missing. So instead of, let's just say, 10,000 miles per year, it was 1,000. Oh. But they were tricking me by making it look like it wasn't, it was a fine policy. And I fired him, okay, because that's like not trying to trick the company. That's like deliberately tricking me, you know. Boom, right there, that loses your value, you know, because it just shows that you're not an honest person. And if you're doing that, then what else could you be doing? Great point there. You lose. You want to become valuable, and the more valuable you are, the more you're going to be rewarded, and that's something that you want to do. I have some 3 reasons here. So, you know, you want to like yourself, like kind of like what Lupe said. You know, you just want to. I'd rather go through life thinking like, hey, I like myself. You know, because if you're cheating and if you're doing things that's unethical, you're actually doing actions that makes yourself, you deep down know that you're cheating, and then you're gonna go through life thinking like, oh, I'm a cheater, and you're gonna feel bad, and you're gonna feel guilty, and you're not gonna feel great about your situation, you know, and you're gonna feel like, oh, I'm selfish, and who wants to like kind of identify yourself as that, even if nobody else finds out, like, you know. And I'm big about, you know, self-confidence and self-love and self-respect and all that stuff. So it's like, well, if you like yourself, then life is gonna be a lot better because you know at the end of the day that you're a good person. And even though if someone's making more money or whatever other, you know, the society kind of judges other people by, you know deep down inside your intent is pure, and if you have that, then you have happiness. Okay, so that's already a good enough reason. The next one is, you know, you want to have less stress and anxiety. That's another good reason, right? Because who wants that? Like right now, I'm getting that because I'm not sure what's happening, but and I'm losing sleep. But if you're a good person, then you can sleep really well at night. And then if you're doing stuff, shady stuff, then you're always on edge.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, and that's why it's those type of situations, it's really unsustainable because if you're doing shady stuff, you're always wondering like, okay, if the police gonna get me, you know, or am I gonna get fired, or this other gang member is gonna do something? Like you're always gonna be living this life where you're just like on edge. And who wants that? I want to be happy and I want to have less stress. And what's the last thing I want? Money. And I want to make tons of money. Okay, and I've never been shy about expressing with you guys that. And it seems like the opposite because maybe I'm saying that like, hey, I want to make money. It almost sounds like, well, maybe we should take some shortcuts. Like people automatically go there, like, how can I make money? Then I'm gonna do things to kind of like make more money easier for me. But the funny thing is, the greedier you become, the less money you'll make because you'll be taking actions that's gonna stop you from making money. So me, being somebody that wants to make a lot of money, I have to be extra careful with my actions because I have to build something sustainable and long-term. So if I want to make a lot of money selling insurance and having staff members and stuff like that, then I need to be trustworthy to you guys. Like you guys need to be able to believe in me, you know, and then I need to have good reputation with these companies because, you know, it's a partnership. It seems so weird when people think like the greedy people are the ones that cheat. Well, actually, the greedy people are the ones that should be the most careful because they want to make more money, so they have to be even more careful. So it's just, you know, businesses, we do calculations, what's called return on investment. And the return on investment in cheating is very low, okay, because maybe you get that policy. But then you may not get any more policies after that. So in business, we make a lot of calculations, risk versus reward. So the better math is like, okay, I'm not going to sell this policy so I can sell infinite amount of policies. Like it's just that math is like overwhelmingly better if you have better morals. All right, so those are the top 3 reasons. We're still here to make money, but we got to do it the right way. I believe with this team we can.